Hey everybody, your boys Seth here, taking a very quick look at Castaway, the new game from Canari Games. Big thanks to them for passing along a code for us to check it out here on the Nintendo Switch. Game's available, I think right now at the time you're watching this, $7.99, and it's available on basically everything. So Castaway is a very short, like bite-sized, like snack of a game, kind of a Zelda-style game, where you play as this guy named Martin, who is a space traveler whose ship is shot down and finds himself crash-landed on this island, and he has to get all of his stuff back. There's actually a little cute, like, intro movie that I'll show y'all real quick. It's a very quick little scene, but it really, I think, succinctly sets up everything that happens. So let's actually just watch this real quick. I love the pixel art. Look at this guy. Okay, so the ship gets shot. These people running away. Looks like another person there with him, another mysterious third person there with them, maybe. Getaway pods are shot off as the ship explodes. 4 in total, including Martin's, so presumably there are other characters as well, and this is what we got. That's the setup. So we're just going to jump in. The game's got 2 modes. You got the island, which is kind of the story mode, as it were, and then you got the tower, which is a 50-floor like challenge mode that you unlock after beating the island. The island's got a few different like ways to play it. So you can play pacifist mode, which removes the enemies from the game. You can play invincible, which makes you invincible. You got normal, you got a speedrun mode, and you've got unfair mode. So we're just going to start a new game here on normal really quickly. And I'm just going to show y'all a really brief look. The game is short. The game's like going to take you maybe an hour to beat. So I'm not going to show y'all too much. I might do the first dungeon. As you can see, very Link's Awakening vibes here. Martin is passed out on the beach after crashing on this island, so let's wake him up. Where are we? Where's my dog? Where's my stuff? Let's find it. Oh, here it is. So these pterodactyls are taking my pickaxe, they're taking my hook shot, but worst of all, they're taking my dog. And so we gotta go get it all back. Let's pick up our sword. I love those little shots there, those little scenes where he picks something up and you get that little close-up shot. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, very like chunky, like Game Boy aesthetic with the pixels. Again, very Link's Awakening vibes. You got a little roll here with B that Martin can do. Even the trees kind of reminds me of Link's Awakening. But now that I have a sword, I can cut this down. I can go explore a little bit. It's a screen-based game, just like something like Link's Awakening is. There are enemies. There are a few enemy types in the game. Okay. Pretty straightforward stuff, and really the objective of the game is to just go through the game's dungeons, there are 3 of them, and get like one of your items back. First your pickaxe, and then your hook shot, and then eventually your dog. So we're gonna do the first dungeon here, I think, and show it off to y'all, and then maybe we'll call that there, and then go play a little bit of the tower mode. But you know, when I first started playing this, and I'm a big fan of this developer, Canari Games, primarily a solo developer. I think his name is Johan Vinay. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Previously made Lunark, which came out last year, and I loved Lunark. Like, I absolutely loved Lunark. It was one of my favorite games of last year. Like, it cracked my top 10 last year. I loved it that much. So I was excited at the prospect of him making anything, really. But to be honest, when I first started playing this, I was like, this is cool and all, but like, it's so slight. Like, I don't really understand like who this appeals to. But then the more I thought about it, the more I started to appreciate this game for what it is and what it does. So I do want to like make the case for this game a little bit. because I do think that a lot of like hardcore capital G gamers are going to come away from this game maybe feeling a little dissatisfied because like the island mode in particular is so slight. But I gotta say, he actually had posted a video of him playing the game with his daughter that made me think about kind of the, I think, universal acclaim this game probably has. I remember we have our first boss fight here. All the bosses are these like robot dinosaur snake things. This is our first boss. Pretty straightforward boss. Most of the bosses are pretty straightforward. The game in general is pretty straightforward. But I remember, you know, my Uncle Aaron showing me the original Legend of Zelda, right? And how special that was and how magical that felt. And with this game, like, because of all the different modes, because you have the pacifist mode and you have like the you know, the invincible mode and stuff like that, you could show this to and play this with your kids, or for me, like my nephews, and you know, in like just an hour or whatever, you can have a pretty meaningful little experience kind of showing this stuff. And I think that it's the kind of thing that, you know, I think there is value in something that can demonstrate why video games are good to an audience that doesn't ordinarily get to engage with them on that level. And so something like this, I think, has meaning. I think that parents could totally show this game to their kids as something that kind of captures a little bit of the essence of the games they played growing up, and I love that. I think that is cool. So I don't know, like my first reaction to the game playing through it, to be honest, was I don't know how recommendable this is, but the more I think about it, the more I think that there is a case to be made for this game, and I really kind of appreciate it for that. So okay, anyways, now we have our pickaxe. A lot of the world is open to us now. It's not a big world. Again, you're gonna play through this whole thing in like an hour. It's a very, like, it's a snack. It's a snack-size game. It's got a snack-size price, right? You know, and we have more of the world open to us. You see those, might have seen me do it in the dungeon earlier. Those heart-shaped blocks, you can destroy those and get a heart piece that way too, which makes things a little bit easier, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, I think that's probably where we'll call it for this video, anyways, or for this this look at the island, anyways. We're gonna pop into the tower mode next. Another cool thing about this game is just how snappy it all is. Like, you can really just kind of get in and out of these areas and these modes really quickly. So let's go into the tower. This is a 50-floor challenge tower that's actually pretty interesting and, to me, a little bit more compelling. Unlike the island, there's not like difficulty options or anything like that. It's just one thing. This, you do have to complete the island before unlocking this. So this is after I've got my ship back, all my items back. I have my hook shot, my my pickaxe, my sword, and of course my dog. All good, and we're gonna do the island. Or the tower. The tower should really kind of be considered like the second part of the game, right? So 50 floors, each of them have like combat and exploration challenges, defeat enemies, avoid obstacles, and every enemy that you kill is going to drop coins, which can be used to level up and earn upgrades. The coins actually disappear pretty quickly, so you do have to be careful of that. Wow, that was weird. I don't know why I didn't hit that back. So try to collect some of these. Yeah, those are going to disappear. Might as well not even go for them. And hopefully I'll level up pretty soon so I can show y'all what happens when you level up. There you go. You get to choose one of these 3 perks. I think I'm going to go with speed for this one. A little bit of movement speed never hurt anybody. And these are not randomly generated floors either. This is not like a roguelike. These are like designed, like individually designed floors. And yeah, it's just kind of a neat little thing. Kind of a neat little mode. I like it. Probably could have just damage boosted through that, but that's fine. Oh, I died. That's fine. That was a pretty stupid death. Let's go through there one more time. It's kind of hard to like talk and focus. One thing to note, you will always start with 2 heart pieces. So if you're not paying attention, like I just wasn't paying attention, it can be pretty easy to be caught off guard. Like you're only going to take a few hits before dying. So you do need to pay attention. You can get some more health in here. One of the power-ups that you might find and pick up is a heart piece. Okay, try to get some of these coins here. Nice. Magnet should make it so that I can pick up coins from further away, but that's fine. There are even some power-ups that you can get in the tower that are not available in the actual, like, the island, the story mode. One of them that I found was like a series of orbs that could like hover around you and deal damage, which is kind of neat. So yeah, I don't know. It's like a neat little mode. And by the time you do both the island and the tower, like you will have probably spent, you know, a few hours with the game, which, you know, maybe justifies the price tag a little bit, right? So yeah, again, like the more I just sort of considered this game and thought of like the ways that maybe it can fit into somebody's life, especially if you have, again, young kids or like casual gamers, to show this game to, I think that there is probably some value associated with that, right? God. Oh my god, those enemies are really annoying because you have to, you have to like hit those things back at them or try to hit them with like your hook shot, especially if they're far away like that. They can be really annoying. Oh yeah, we're gonna take one last crack at the I would like to at least not die on the first 10 floors. Also, another thing, just like sort of an old school Zelda game, the attacks and things are happening pretty rigidly on your D-pad, right? So it's not the kind of thing where like there's not like a lot of fluidity with the combat. Like this is meant to feel like an NES style, Game Boy style thing. Let's get some extra damage here with our sword, why don't we? That'll help us out. At the top right there, it'll keep track of what power-ups and upgrades we've unlocked so far are. Here we go, here's one of the orbs I was talking about. See, I'm glad I died. Now I can show y'all more of the power-ups. And these can stack. You actually can get multiple of these. I had a run where I had 2 of these around me, which was neat. But even stuff like, you know, your positioning, like, I took 2 unnecessary hits from that guy because I was just too close to him, right? Nice. Alright. Maybe I'll not die to these guys this time. Try to get a few of these coins before they disappear. The coins do disappear, I feel like, a little too quickly, but that's fine. That is what it is. Do I want health? Realistically, I'll probably get health in this room. There's probably health in one of these barrels, so I'm not gonna waste it. There we go, see? Alright, we're doing a little better. These little guys that splinter off after you defeat those black spiders, they are so annoying. A little more damage. Never hurt anybody. Let's take out these dudes. Probably gonna miss out on both of those coins. That's fine. There we go. Getting into a bit of a rhythm. Should get some health from some of these. There we go. Nice. All right. Let's see. Yeah, take a half a heart. All right, we got our hook shot here, which can allow us to latch onto these rocks. This is also true of the island. It works the exact same way in the island mode. Is there anything in these? I doubt it, but... okay. And then if I get another half heart upgrade, I think I get a full heart. You see it says 1 out of 2 there. Hook shot, more speed, or a health refill. Let's do more speed for now. So I'll have a full heart, that might be fine. Just gotta be careful here a little bit. Especially with these guys, I hate these guys. These are probably my least favorite enemy in the entire game. Those little like black spiders that splinter off into the smaller ones, not a fan. Ah, wasn't quick enough. That's fine. Floor 23, that's fine. Okay, well, hopefully that gives you a little bit of a look at what the game is. Again, that's a 50-floor tower, and as you can see, it's not like a gimme. Like, it's not that simplistic or anything like that. So, it might take you a few runs through to actually get through it. Yeah, so that's what Castaway is, man. It is a quick, like, hour-long, kind of no-nonsense little Link's Awakening style Zelda thing that is fun and pleasurable to play through with a bunch of different modes that you could share it with, you know, a more casual gamer or like a young one in your life or something. And you have the tower mode for people who are looking for a little bit more of a challenge, and by the time it's all said and done, you've probably got a few hours of game here and kind of the perfect little weekend snack game. And like I said, you know, when I first started playing it, I wasn't so sure about it, but the more I went on, the more I started to appreciate and realize the sort of market and audience this game could go for. So, big thanks again to Canari Games for sending it along. I will have a purchase link in the video description for you to check it out for yourself if you like what you see here. The game is again called Castaway, and it's $7.99, and I think it's available now at the time y'all are watching this. So let me know if you've played it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I really appreciate y'all. And for more Nintendo video content like this, of course, you're already in the right place, all in right here on YouTube. So be sure to like and subscribe before you head out. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. We're always putting up videos of indie games on the Nintendo Switch here on the channel, streams, and all the rest. So if you love Nintendo, you're in the right place. This has been Castaway. I have been Seth, and we'll see you in the next one.